Welcome to taking. That's nice. Wow. Oh, very much like that. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I do like that. Welcome to episode 36, Taking the Credit. We got like the main piece of equipment for this podcast 1 year ago this weekend. It came in. Yeah.
The Recordy Boy?
Yep, from eBay.
That's so small too. How much was that again?
I want to say that it was $200 after tax and everything.
Oh wow.
I think shipping was free actually.
Crazy.
But it was used at the time. I don't know, maybe now they're $300, but at the time they were $400. So it was like a real steal.
Wow.
Yeah. Same with the camera. But
nice.
I could go on and on about eBay, but
please do. We bought Beanie Babies on eBay when we were little and Pokemon cards.
Not us, but
my family.
Yeah. We're not related.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
I was thinking about that the other day, or actually the other day and today, like how when you get married, like any siblings are, what are they? Step brothers? Step sisters? Like what are, or brother-in-law? Oh, never mind. Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Sister-in-law.
Yeah.
But that's weird because you are married to one of the siblings and they become your brother or sister, but you're married to a sibling. So does that make you brother-in-law to, you know what I mean? That's just weird.
Can you use examples
okay.
like using our
okay.
siblings?
Sure. So like Kyle
yes.
is your brother-in-law.
Yes.
But he's my brother and you're married to me. So all of a sudden he's your sibling, but you're married to me.
Oh, like I see. So it's kind of creepy.
It's a little weird,
yep,
right? Like
I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's weird.
Interesting argument.
I feel like my eyebrows are sweating. Is that a thing?
I don't know. They don't look like they are.
It's very warm in here. The sun is coming out again. Yeah. Today it's like a trick because it's super cloudy outside, but it's hot still. So it's kind of deceiving to me. I've been thinking it's cooled down today, or maybe it's all the lights and just
could be. Yeah.
Flexing.
That was really it. I mean, you actually said something about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is tough work.
It is kind of. How's your back?
It's feeling a lot better actually. I wonder if like I said, it felt like it just like something twinged a little, but it wasn't a pull or anything. I did
like
planks,
better every day.
Pull-ups. Yeah. I mean, well, yesterday was feeling a little better. The day before was the worst of it, so that's why yesterday was like, I'll take the day off. So. Yeah.
I commend you still for doing stuff. Did you squat today?
Yes.
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. With your back hurting?
Yeah, I did 40 squats.
Wow.
30 Romanian deadlifts. I didn't do any bench though because I was worried about that.
Yeah, that's legit.
30 deadlifts with the kettlebell, the heavy one. I did 30 lunges with weights. 20 minutes. I biked 7 miles in 20 minutes on the thing. Wow. I did. What else did I do? Planks, sit-ups, those dumb push-ups, but I only did like 4 of them. I did 3 pull-ups. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know.
Pull-ups
it was a good day. Pull-ups are hard, and I do them the other way, like the under, and you do like the.
That's the legit one. That's the functional strength one.
I know.
Like if you came up to a ledge and you were gonna climb up it, you wouldn't be like.
Whatever. I count it.
I mean, yeah, they count definitely, but I think those are chin ups and pull ups.
I'm like really tempted to go grab that fan. Do you think it would hum too much on the podcast? I'm really hot right now. It's like
if it's important to you, then yeah, go grab it.
I don't have to, but I feel really warm.
Yeah,
maybe I could just use this thing.
Do you want me to try and open this more?
No, it's fine. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah,
like
my face.
we're at an outdoor Kentucky Derby or something.
Yeah, sorry, my face is like hot. I don't know if it's from.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna try and not draw any attention to it because then you'll just think about it more. But if
Do I look sweaty? Does my
No.
face look sweaty?
Not to me. If you need to do anything, if you want to get the fan, feel
That's
free.
fine. This will be fine. I just know that if I sweat, I was reading something the other day. Sorry, those are your important things. It's okay though.
Yeah.
That like if
It's
you
okay,
if you start sweating quicker when you're working out, it just means that your body is more like
Fit.
exactly. Yeah.
I think you
So-
told me that.
Yeah, I'll take the sweating as a sign of I'm just sitting here working out, kind of
Yeah.
working up a conversation and
Burning
flexing.
calories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Probably all the lights in here too, though. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I know that they're pretty dulled out right now, but
I don't know. I just feel really comfortable right now.
oh,
so
good for you.
Yeah, I know.
Just rub it in. Thanks.
I'm
Cool.
sorry.
Cool.
Try not to think too much about the temperature.
That's
so.
fine. Probably all of the layers of makeup on my face too. Maybe that gets it going.
Could be.
I don't know.
Could be.
Or this heat lamp you've got behind us.
It's
Just
not a
kidding. I know.
Yeah.
Might as well
we have
be.
chickens. We're hatching eggs back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be neat. Could you imagine?
Little baby chickens.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So what have we been up to so far this weekend? My nice half Friday.
That's going to be worse for the audio than bringing in a fan, I think. Nice.
Is that better? Far away?
Yeah. Please don't bend that, though.
I'm not. You don't bend it.
Do you want a brochure? I got brochures over here.
Yeah, sure. Let me use one of your brochures. And it feels better. I do it a little bit and then I start to feel better, but then I don't know. Thank you. That'll be good for now.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so half Friday, that was really cool. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to go get breakfast burritos this morning, there was a lot of cars over at the cemetery. So people paying respect to the Memorial Day
Veterans.
veterans.
A year ago, both of our Memorial Day weekends were very different. Like I was up in Grand Lake with friends hanging out at a cabin thing, and you were with Courtney.
Yeah, that's right.
Florida.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I've been seeing the Facebook memories of me today. Was it today or was it yesterday? I had a Facebook memory from when we were on the yacht that her dad rented.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. That was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
We've been inside for a long time this year.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Hawaii tourist website last night, and it was saying that they're still closed through the end of June. So I'm guessing, probably if we're going to Hawaii on vacation, it'd be next year. I don't know. I just don't see it happening this year. Things are on lockdown. I keep seeing stuff on the news too about people getting arrested, and
Yeah.
I looked on their website and they have, like, you put in your name, you put in the evidence against someone there on vacation, and then you can file like a claim, like this person is vacationing here and they shouldn't be. Like, they take it very seriously.
It's a weird world. Weird world.
Yes.
It's a weird world. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of different arguments, and I don't really want to weigh in on this because I don't feel like it's my place, really.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the arguments I've heard, without me putting any personal insight into it, but just that, like, either it's an infringement on our constitutional rights to take away the freedom to lobby or, I mean, really get together and protest.
Yeah.
But also it's safer to not, right? So
Maybe.
anyway.
What was I going to say about that? Oh, I saw someone, like, there was a social media post that was like, like, thank God for this whole thing going on right now, because it's really helping me, regroup myself, get, kind of gathered and de-stressed and it's like a good time. It's like God's symbol or God's sign for me to relax and just take this time to not be depressed and just kind of like find myself. And then I thought about it and I was like, I think for some people that's great, but then for other people, like, they're dying, like God's sign.
Yeah.
And no, and I'm not one of those people that is like going to argue about it and be all upset about it. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, no, I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
One thing isn't going to work for everyone.
Right.
Yeah. I understand that.
But yeah, I was going to say too, I saw that and then I saw people commenting on it. Well, like, F you, like my cousin died or blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's just weird because for us, it seems like you've gotten used to working from home. Like no one in like our close family has gotten sick or,
right.
So in our minds, it's kind of just, this is how we live now. And it doesn't affect us as much as it would.
We're very fortunate. We're just like prepared to be isolated.
We're isolated people though.
Yeah. So like, and I mean, I don't take that for granted. I feel really fortunate that we are able to live comfortably, but I completely understand that.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Completely understand that a lot of people really need socialization. Like they need to be with their friends and they need to be able to go out and do things. And so this time is really hard for them. Yeah. So
I get that.
We get that. Yeah, we get that. That's all I'm saying.
I like
multiple perspectives.
Right.
Not judging anyone.
Right.
But I mean, yeah. It's working out for us because we're both working from home. So
yeah. It's nice. We have our jobs. I thought about that too. Like thinking about the people around us and who we talk to that they all seem to still, be working or have had opportunities like even, unemployment, just being able to get that, and like there are different things where we're not dealing, we don't have any like close, at least that I know of, like you have a lot more friends than I do, but that no one's like really affected by it right now, affected by it, but like not financially, like no one's struggling. I don't think. If you are, let me know because we'll help you. But
yeah, I mean, everybody in my family's still working from home or
it's good.
Yeah.
Blessed,
definitely. So
yeah,
that's been good, but it's also just been a time where we can focus on other things that we don't really have time for. The garage. That was awesome.
Yes. Yeah, we went to the dump, dump. Got rid of old furniture mostly, right? That was it basically. Like
there was like a lot of stuff that my roommates, my brother who lived with us when we first moved in here, just brought furniture from our old house, and then we have nicer furniture, so we didn't use it, and it was just in the garage. And it's like, and then when my mom passed, we came back. We had to get rid of everything, like empty her apartment very quickly. And I mean, I don't live in Michigan, so we had to figure out what to do with it. And a lot of it ended up back here in Colorado, in the garage, taking up a lot of space. And like, there's still a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, I'm okay with that right now. And I'm sorry that it's taking up so much space, but for right now, I'm okay with that. But still, there was like a lot more furniture and pillows and just stuff that probably had bed bugs. If they didn't, that still nobody was going to open up the bags and use them. And so
it locked up. Like if you picture the garage as being like a giant rectangle in a sense, the back end, like it just took up a good portion of it, you know?
I'd say like the back third was all boxes, couch,
even
fold
still,
out mattress.
Though, I mean, like the room that we emptied up in there, like the bike, like just the open, like walking in there, it feels so good. I keep forgetting that we moved it out, but I mean, it didn't necessarily open up a lot of more workspace, like it just feels cleaner and like,
I think what would be huge is to clear off that shelf
Yeah, for
or
sure. That'll
organize
feel a
that
lot
shelf,
better. Yeah.
and then I could move my bicycle over towards the back wall,
Yeah.
and then that would be
Do you
nice.
like the mirror placement?
Of
the
course.
little mirrors in there?
And this morning I moved all of the weights back against the mirrors, so it
I saw
looks
that.
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it looks good.
You were out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how it looked 2 days ago versus today is
So good.
yeah.
And it's so
So that's
precious
been
too.
nice.
Putting the mirror in there, dude, the one that's up
Oh,
on
yeah.
the she does that. Like she'll when she does her little check-ins, she'll come in and she'll swoop around. There's like a mirror now kind of up against the wall, and she'll come and she'll just like look at her little face, and she doesn't do it long. She just looks at herself, and then I'm looking at her, and then she looks at me looking at her in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So she's looking at me in the mirror. It's so cute, and it's so
Remember
funny. Yeah.
when we were back at your apartment
Yeah,
in
and-
Broomfield,
yep.
she just stared at us for a long time
Through
the mirror.
Yeah.
It's like,
just-
this is kind of weird.
I know. It's funny though, but she's smart. Like
Yeah.
she knows, she gets it
She
kind of.
knows who she is.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so precious. But yeah, we went to the dump.
Yeah.
Not the Longmont dump, because apparently that's not a thing unless
No.
you're recycling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't Google search that and expect something. But
That
we
lady
were
was
given
pretty
options.
angry.
We probably could have driven up to Fort Collins. I'm so glad we didn't. It would have taken
$18.
so much longer, and I would have been worried about
John.
the stuff in the trunk.
Oh yeah.
Or the
no,
back
I
of the truck.
secure
all
it
day.
in there. I'm
mean-
really good at that, like rope tying it up and stuff, just with the gate down.
Yeah. I was confident in it, but at the same time, like, I just stacked stuff in there and it felt secure, but
Sure.
like,
You never know.
I wasn't thinking this is 75 miles an hour secure. I was
Right.
thinking we're going a quarter of a mile down
Yeah.
the road secure. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely worked out to get to where we needed to go, but
It was
that
all
dump
back
was
roads.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been to a dump. I know my mom has before. Like they took all sorts of stuff to the dump. I think Kyle's been to a dump, maybe. Probably not though. Maybe. But
That's so
yeah.
funny.
it's weird because it's like a dirt hill, but it's very large and it's got different levels. And I'm assuming that that's all trash under there, right? Because
Probably.
they've got like their little machines rolling it down. But yeah, it was creepy. Like
Big
you roll
machines
up. Yeah,
rolling
big.
it down.
Sorry,
Yeah.
big machines. But yeah.
Monstrous machines
The
rolling it
only operational part of it really looked to be that little trailer. You know what I mean? And then it was just
out. Right.
a couple miles or so maybe of just
Trash.
dusty.
Yeah, one truck
trash.
just going up and down, back and forth with water to get the dust to go down, and
Yeah. Ew.
yeah,
That's-
it was pretty nasty. We wanted to be in and out of there pretty quickly.
We were quick though, and it really there wasn't much to dump. It was
No.
pretty easy.
Feels really bad though.
Right. You
also.
feel a little guilty.
Yeah.
We had to wear those vests, and that was funny. As we were driving away, there was plastic that they were wrapped in, you know, that they hand out to you, and I was just kind of like, I was gonna dump this out here.
Yeah.
You
Can
know
you
what I mean? Like-
litter when you're within the confines
I didn't.
of a dump when
Yeah, I
there's
didn't.
trash on either side of the road? We still didn't, but
No, it feels so wrong.
it's an ethical question,
But-
ethical debate.
When we rolled up to it, like it was like suburban looking, new neighborhoods, Erie. You
Mhm.
know, they were just kind of, and we were talking about the colors. You know, the
Mhm.
the different
Oh,
colored
yeah.
houses.
So plain.
Yeah.
Brown, other brown, gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll take these colors, please.
I'll have a gray, a
From
different gray, and a
Liverpool.
brown, please.
Yeah. But rolling up to it, like you didn't really expect to see it, and like we saw a big.
Yeah, it's like a
on-
nice neighborhood.
I know, like on the map, it was like you turn left and like 300 feet, whatever. But from even that far away, it just looks like kind of like a dirt hill off in the distance. But there's like a road driving up it, and it looks really sketchy. And I'm pretty sure we went up that road.
The one right near where we pulled off, I saw a bigger truck go up there, but that wasn't the one we ended up taking. Maybe it links up with it at some
Maybe.
point, but they do a good job of hiding it because we
Yeah.
drove in there a little bit, and then
Right.
they had us start winding up,
Yeah.
like up the back.
Like
So
a
we could
mountain.
look down and see this nice neighborhood, and they could probably see the traffic, but once you get to the top, that's
Yeah.
just like
They
trash
had
city.
those little sad gate things keeping trash from blowing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, there was just like two of them. But yeah, it was weird. I wonder
Yeah.
if I know my mom's only ever gone to the Fort Collins dump, I want to say, the one that's between there and Loveland, but they always made it sound easy, like you roll up, you dump stuff, you leave. You know what I mean? I wonder if this one is different, like whereas you have to travel up it, making it feel all weird.
I mean, I get why they're doing it, and it probably is all trash, or they're just trying to conceal it for now, or both. But yeah, it is weird driving up, and it's a poorly maintained
Yeah.
dirt road that's
Right.
trash, really.
I thought that for a second, like what if this just starts to shift and we just like go down,
a
like,
lot of heavy
rolling.
trucks going up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird, and it smelled bad.
Yeah,
and
I felt gross.
we just wanted to,
It was dusty too. Like
Dusty,
these
just
big
get
old
in and out.
trucks rolling. Yeah. It
There were a
feels
lot of
weird.
signs too, like slow down. Your
Right,
life
like your
is worth
kids.
it.
Yeah,
Your
like
kids
what?
want you to come home.
That was weird too. That
yeah,
was very
that was
weird.
really weird.
Yeah.
I guess that's a problem. People who
Drive
dump
quickly
trash,
and
or some people who drive or
they
dump
get
trash,
stuck
drive
and then
really
they get
quickly.
run over.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a note to the dead people that are being tossed up there by the mob or something. I wonder how
Seemed
many
like it
times
was
they run
aimed at
into
the-
bodies up there.
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely no checking.
I was gonna say they made it like there was the big old trucks rolling over it and stuff and watering it down, but like there was no sign of anyone just looking through it to check.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
you have
She
killed
said-
someone, dump them there.
The person who we paid asked if we had batteries or tires or anything.
Yeah, but
I
that
said
was it.
furniture.
Not like we're gonna check your stuff.
I had a
see.
rug rolled up.
Yeah.
2 rugs.
How could you have cameras up there either? You know what I mean? It was just all dirt and.
Just that one guy who was watching me the whole time.
Yeah.
He didn't like that I pulled in and parked on an angle.
Yeah. We've never been there though. That's the thing. Like when
Yeah.
I called
There's no
to
direction.
check,
Yeah.
like, do we need anything? Blah blah blah. That lady sounded so mad. But I don't know. Like we need to dump our trash. Like I didn't know. But she was so nice to you. It had to have been the same lady, and she was so nice to you.
Well, I'm from Liverpool.
I'm from
Yeah, she
Liverpool.
said, follow the blue circle. That's where cars and pickups go. And so I started following this map that said blue circle, turn right.
It was actually pretty confusing. If I was by myself, I'd probably panic and turn around and ask for better directions
It
because I
was
get
a
really
little-
lost.
It was a little stressful. I mean, at the end of the day, there was only one direction really to go. But they had all these different signs: a black plus sign, yellow triangle, whatever, green something or other. Anyway, the first sign, she says, follow the blue circles on the signs. And then we follow the blue circle on the first sign right after we pull away from speaking with her. Then the next set of signs we come up to, there are no blue circles. And so we just keep driving, still no blue circles. And then finally there's a blue circle like at the very end of the road where we went. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Figured it out.
yeah.
But I think it helped too that we saw a bunch of smaller looking vehicle,
Yeah.
big trucks and actual pickup trucks going that way. So we're like, this is probably right.
Yeah.
But I'm still sticking with the fact that they probably have areas that are lower, like not up a big hill for really big vehicles,
Yeah,
like
probably.
dumping trash because they
Mhm.
don't want them to drive up the thing.
That would make sense. Or more traffic. Like, because,
Right.
like Tuesday is trash day around here. So
Yeah.
there's probably a lot of, that's every day of the week. They're doing different
We saw a
routes,
dump
but-
truck up. There was a trash truck driving up there.
Mm,
We were like behind it, kind of.
behind Yeah, it was interesting, but we got rid of a lot of stuff. Made some space. Feels good.
Yeah, feels really nice in there.
Yeah.
I dusted. Well, I didn't dust, but I like swept out some of it. Tried to
Mhm.
get it out of there.
So much better. Yeah, it feels good to work out in there. I think just like having more space around makes it feel more comfortable. And
Yeah.
I don't
No,
and the
it feels
mirrors.
good.
Yeah.
I've been opening the garage too, just a little bit, so that way get some airflow going in there, and it helps. I just don't want to open it all the way and you'd run away, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Get a little baby gate around there. We could get some like baby gates and just like attach them and keep them.
Yeah, chicken wire.
She wouldn't jump over it for sure. She would be like,
We could chicken wire it.
yeah, we really could just put some
Be
crappy
hilarious.
fence
Mm-hmm.
like my mom's neighbors.
Yeah.
With their stupid fence. Yeah, I haven't asked about that update recently.
Saran
either.
wrap.
Saran wrap.
So
yeah.
she could still see through it.
She would like that.
Yeah.
But chicken wire, she could see through.
Yeah, she could.
Perfect. We should definitely. Maybe we should do that this weekend. Maybe Monday or Sunday.
Oh yeah, holiday.
I think people are coming over tomorrow. My mom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, cheeseburgers. Although I was thinking about it, so Five Guys is on Grubhub, and we have a ton of Grubhub money. However, I was thinking that I could never have delivery from Five Guys because they would eat the French fries. Like, there's no doubt about it. That would definitely happen. So I think we're just gonna order them and pick them up
Well, okay.
because I don't think they're pickup available. But I thought about that, and just I don't like the idea of people delivering French fries. You know what I mean? Like, picture like ordering fast food and they just fill up the thing with fries. It's not going to be noticeable, like if they eat one or two. But then picture Five Guys where they fill up the bag with fries. They could just go ham on it. You know what I mean? And we wouldn't even know because there's so many fries.
Yeah, I used to deliver food like that and never ate anything.
I know, but I just don't trust it.
It smelled really good a lot.
Yeah,
A
see,
lot of
that's
things
what I'm
that smell
saying.
good, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a job.
Yeah.
But
a
it
lot
depends
of
on the
people-
person.
Right.
Just depends on the person.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you want to pick them up, that's fine.
Yeah.
What time is that? Lunch?
I have no idea. I have been doing this thing today where I don't look at social media or my phone. It's been feeling really good. I was thinking about that last night too. I was like watching these scary movies, but I was like on my phone so much, just dicking around or playing games or whatever, messaging Courtney, which is fine. But it just today I was like, I'm just gonna put it. It's on the dresser. It's in there. I check it. Like, I click on it sometimes. I don't open any messages, but I'm just like, whatever. They'll figure it out, and I just don't want to be on here all day.
Yeah.
And it's been good. We sat and watched TV, and I literally watched TV, didn't play any solitaire, and then I worked out. I did a little bit of Facebook, just quickly, and then that was it. And then, yeah, I haven't been on my phone at all. Not dicking around at all. It's been feeling really good, though, and I want to kind of go maybe Sunday and Monday and not do anything either. Just kind of.
Yeah, I'm not even the quickest at answering messages, as
Yeah.
you know. So
Doesn't matter.
I've come to cut down significantly on the phone, which is kind of tough with the business, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade it. Like, I don't want to go back to being on my phone all the time. I would rather somebody else do that. So I don't know. I got to figure that out, but it definitely feels nice not being glued to it.
Right.
I also am not opposed to looking at it every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my website fixed, and the person who
Still hasn't done
designed it originally who was extremely communicative early on in the process, is now kind of dragging it out.
Maybe
So
offer him another $5.
I mean, I'm happy to offer him money, but I also don't like. I just reached out and I was like, "Hey, can you help me do this, or like tell me how to do this?" And he was like, "I'll take care of it, no problem." I was like, "Cool." So I gave him my login information, and he said it didn't work for him. I was like, "I tried it just now and it worked, but I changed the password, so try this." And he was like, "Cool, I'll check it out." And that was
Monday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah. And since then, I tried to fix it myself, and I made it worse. So now I really need his help.
Yeah.
Because I didn't publish it. I didn't, the changes I made aren't visible, but yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make that promo video that I released play as soon as you go to the website.
Yeah.
Like, I would like this picture to fade into it and just start playing.
Right.
And I figured out a way to get it so it'll be there at the top of the website as the website looks right now, but then there's a play button and you'd have to click it, and I can't get it to just play on its own. But at the same time, I don't really know. I'm not a web developer or designer. I don't really know if that's the best look for it. So
Right.
I'm trying to determine if maybe I'll put it in the About Us section and have this picture as the thumbnail and have that play the video,
Okay.
the promo. Because I feel like that would make sense, but I also want it to be like the first thing people see. So
Right.
he's DB called. Yeah. But anyway, that's
Sure
what
is
I'm
nice.
working on.
Where are you gonna
Website.
put these? We should put them up places.
Yeah, I want to give them to senior living facilities, but they're not allowing people in
right now.
yet.
That's fair. Soon.
So
I
that's
wrote
what
that
I'm
down
waiting
somewhere.
on. I'm like,
I wrote that down. I just put quarantine something. All sorts of weird things in here. Very boring. Maybe I didn't write quarantine.
yeah. Well,
End of quarantine. There we go.
uh,
Curious like when this will be done, because
Yeah.
it seems like offices are starting to slowly open again, like
Mhm.
businesses.
well, and I think that population, senior citizens, are going to be the last ones
To be,
yeah,
that makes
back
sense.
to normal. And it does make sense, but at the same time, it's just kind of unfortunate for what I'm trying to do. But that's selfish. So
I know. Well, it'll be fine. We'll get this
Yeah.
going once things are a little bit more back to normal.
yeah, I'm confident in it. Like, I'm confident in what it is and what it is to offer. And
Right.
honestly, the reception, like, I really didn't. You posted when I got the jacket, but I really didn't like make an announcement or something saying like, "This is my business." And a lot of people who I sent sent everybody on my friends list an invite to the business
Yeah,
page
to like
early on. Mm-hmm.
I sent it to
there's-
most of my friends too.
Which is super nice, and thank you. But I have nothing on there that says my name.
Right.
So it wasn't until I released that promo when
Yeah.
like some people were like, "Oh, that's his thing." So
Right.
okay,
So
now
better
I like it.
it.
But
yeah.
But a lot of people shared it and stuff, like people I haven't talked to in years and years and years, and
Very nice.
it's kind of nice to know that there's that sort of support for it.
For sure.
Just like,
It reminded me, I think I was telling you that the other day, like on Facebook, the ads, like how you were talking
Mhm.
to how you target people.
yeah,
I see like little businesses and stuff. Like there was a roofing company, and I saw
Mhm.
one recently. It was like a garden company or something, and like very few likes, and it's local, like it's
Mhm.
around the area,
mm-hmm.
and it's like they're doing like what you're doing or you're trying to do, and makes me want to support them, like them.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd share, maybe, probably not, but you know what I mean? Just like follow them and see
Mhm.
what they're doing, and I don't know.
yeah. I mean, even just I think just liking it probably helps get the algorithm for people on your friends list for it to pop up for them, maybe. So I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like any attention to the post, comments, or whatever is definitely going to be beneficial. So that was why, I mean, I was just really excited that people were interacting with it, because, I mean, I don't know how those normally go, but any video that I put on YouTube has never gotten that sort of reception or anything that we've like shared before. So that quick. And then I did run an ad, and I had my consultation appointment early in the week, and he was really impressed with like the amount of traffic that I got from that ad.
That's awesome.
Because I really didn't spend much money on it either.
Right.
So I think as soon as I get that video on the website, I'll do more promoting.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, that's good. I like it. I like the video too. That was fun. We did that. Was that last weekend that we did that?
Yeah, last week.
Making
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
When Jude knocked over the camera because the FedEx guy or whatever.
Oh, that was
The
so
one that just
stressful.
like hung out on our porch.
Yeah.
Like,
And my consultant suggested that I do the recordings of like 30-second recordings talking about each package.
Yeah.
Maybe I should leave some of this stuff up and do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. I think you should definitely leave this stuff up, and I don't know why you just don't do it at all in general, because it's like the only thing we do in here. So
Yeah,
I think
but it
about that
takes
every
up so much
time.
space.
But that's the thing, is like literally just the lamp and make sure the camera's secure. Everything else, like Jude's not walking around in here unless we give her a BONE. And also, that was a big sigh for that. But
It's just messy looking, you know.
oh no, she's probably sorry. You got your headphones in. She's like snoring, breathing heavy over there.
Oh, I wanna hear
But
it.
I mean, I think it stopped. She sighed real hard when I spelled out BONE. But like all of this stuff, like literally just leave it where it is. You know what I mean? Like the camera, again, like you might want to break that down so it doesn't fall anywhere. But like what else? It's not like Nick is coming in here. He's not hanging out in this room. Like Kyle's not coming in here. No one's coming in here to do anything outside of podcast and stashing your camera and work stuff.
Yeah,
So
I guess you're right.
yeah, you really could just leave things up. Like, don't have to break it down.
Well, I do have a lot of experience breaking these things down and building them back up. That's for sure.
Right. And might as well leave it up and do your, little commercial things tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
I should write scripts for those.
yeah, you should.
I also don't want to do that today.
No, don't
30
do it
seconds
today.
isn't long.
No.
I mean, the thing that I had was like a paragraph or something, and it was a minute and a half.
I was about to yawn and I
saw that.
sucked it up.
You swallowed it.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, that was what you had written.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be your director though. I'm gonna help you because
I hope so.
I feel like you were very like scripted. It was very, you could tell it was scripted, and it was very emotional. Like it really affected me the first time I watched it. So
Yeah,
but
I'm
I think
not an actor.
I'll help you.
Okay. And
I
that was
am.
the third time. I was just so like, ugh, I don't like doing this.
I'm
So
producer, like 90 Day Fiance. I do it all.
I need the help. And I mean, like, there are things that pardon me. There are things that I thought about before setting it up that I just didn't do when it came time to setting it up because there was so much going on. Having the time lapse of us setting it up, kind of like trying to set up new things and direct you on how to set things up, and then Jude knocking everything over. Like, if I could do it again, I would have had another light behind me. Like, I didn't use either of these lights for some reason. I could have had more light behind me, more design, like more than just the few candles, more on the wall behind me or something, you know. But I was just like, okay, everything's set up. It's time to do it.
Well, I was also very mean to you that morning. Not mean, but I was like, if you want to do it, like, let's do it. Let's just do it. And you were like, maybe we'll do it later. And I was like, no, we're doing it now.
I'm glad we did it then. But yeah, you were mad.
Well, to be fair, I thought it was going to be much more complicated and take longer. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I think if you wanted to try doing another commercial down the road, happy to do it. Maybe mix up the messaging, add more pictures or something, you know, make things a little... You know, we could even do this. We could, like, literally set up, like, up at my mom's house. You know what I mean? Like, and just, like, another environment that's not our house. Or, like, go to a friend's house or something and bust things out. So it's more than just where we are. Like, they can see different settings. And
I like that. I mean, already tomorrow, I'm going to need to find a different spot other than up against the blue wall where I did the last one.
Right. Basement. Just kidding. Basement's the worst. Maybe our bedroom. We have a fancy new light that you could use.
Yeah, that might work.
Fancy new light. And rug.
I mean, the rug won't be in it.
rugs.
That's the thing. It's just going to be like this area.
I know, I get it. But you could put the little, like,
hang the rug up on the wall behind.
No, that was another thing. Sorry, this is kind of off topic. But the lamp. It's like a...
It's just like paper material.
We got it from, like, Oriental, It's called I got it from Overstock technically, but it was like Oriental Furniture Company. Sorry, that's what I was trying to find like the right word. It's
I've
like an
heard
Oriental
that
looking.
word is offensive.
Oh, I'm sorry then. I don't know. I was gonna say Asian, but that sounds offensive. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Well, just paper.
It's
like
paper. Well, it
like
looks
one of those dividers.
Yep, no picture like a Chinese home. I don't know. Like they've got like, it reminds me of this episode of I think The Simpsons where they like spent, or was it The Simpsons or a different show where they were like in part of this, like they traveled to, China, and they had like these separators. So it's like the paneled looking
Dividers.
walls.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like,
Okay.
got the clear looking paper stuff, and then they move, and then it's like, oh my god, you got this big ass hotel room. But that's like it looks like a lantern, so it's like square, and it's just long, and each side is paneled. But yeah, it's really dope. It's super cool. I'm super excited about it. I almost feel like we could take one of those light bulbs out and make it a little less bright.
Yeah, we could. That'd be fine. But it is really nice.
So cool. Put that in your little promo video. Put that in the background.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Because I might need to have this or these things.
Yeah.
Next to me.
We could move some stuff around.
Yeah,
I
would like to do some directing.
Producing. Directing.
And that was actually something that I was thinking about. Like if this whole quarantine thing weren't going on, I would want Mike to come help with that, because I know that he does this. He actually has a contract with his church to do like 40 hours a week of recording, providing content, which is cool.
Nice.
But yeah, also during the consultation, I got really good pointers of like how to make a good promo. And I mean, I don't even think I told you about that.
No, you
but
didn't
it
tell
would
me
take
anything about it.
it would take a lot. It would take us working with actual clients to put all of this together. But like, he was like, it would be really moving if you could record like a family or kids like watching their grandma on like an iPad or on the TV or on the computer, and like, oh, this is so awesome.
We'd have to find a grandma.
That'd be like a client. So like if we got a recorded video with a client, a story, and then we use that clip, but we'd have to find like a family to be like, oh, let's
with like kids.
Yeah.
Hire kids, the neighbor kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be good.
The neighbors.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
I like it.
Yeah. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
He suggested that I use more footage of my, like if I were to edit the video that I released, to use more old footage in it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something we can do tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
I have school.
Oh, ew. Really? You have class? Memorial Day weekend? They make you do class?
Mm-hmm. I had to do it when we were out at the Grand Lake.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But
yeah. And that was a group therapy class. So we had to meet for an hour before class to like work with the group and then have class. Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Oh, wow, we're up to 43 minutes. That's cool.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
It's like Mars Attacks.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I remember being very little and my mom taking us to go see that in theaters.
Wow.
And we came in, we were late. I should ask her about more details why, but
why?
I just remember showing up really late. It was the scene where they were driving, and I don't remember which character, but the aliens are in like their spaceship that like grows legs or whatever, and it's like chasing the car down the road. And we came in at that point, so yeah.
I was thinking earlier today when I was walking the Chan. Okay. She was really focused on squirrels, of course. And she wanted to chase, of course.
Yeah.
And then she turned her head and saw a crow on the other side of the sidewalk. And I was like, you can't mess with the birds, Jude.
Right.
You know, like it doesn't make sense to mess with the birds. And
The
then she
crows
left
kinda
it.
piss her off, though.
She left it alone and kept walking. But I don't remember what I was.
The aliens chasing.
Oh,
people.
yes. Thank you. Okay. Nobody likes that. Nobody does. Okay. So it made me think, because she didn't mess with the birds and I didn't want her to mess with the birds, and I don't mess with the birds.
Right.
When I was young, I saw Alfred Hitchcock's movie Birds. And
I still haven't even seen that movie before.
really? Well, now, not.
Probably wouldn't
Doesn't-
hold up.
yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
But as a kid,
Yeah, scary.
very scary and very impactful.
Yeah.
So I can see
You don't
how-
like crows?
I mean,
like
I don't
crows.
mind. I don't really mind birds, but like, I still think about that.
Oh.
And the guy in the feed shop with the eyes poked out of his head.
That was a thing?
Yeah. Yep. And then they just like
Like
they
the bulging
made,
eyes? Like the...
I mean, there were no eyes.
Oh, the birds pecked the
Yeah.
eyes out of the head.
Yeah, they came
It's
in.
great. It's good. It's
It
great.
may not have been a feed store. Maybe it was a general store, but whatever. Eyes were gone. And then they just like had camera shots of
The birds.
birds on wires, like tons of birds. And for whatever reason, it's
That
like
scared you?
they made it creepy, even though it didn't have to be. But
You can make anything
the music, maybe, I don't know. It was Missy Elliott did the soundtrack.
What? No, she didn't.
I know.
She's probably a baby when that came out. She's
Probably
old
wasn't
Missy
born when that came
baby.
out.
Yeah, I don't know. When is that from? The 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s? Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
That's a good question. I would
There's
guess
someone
the 30s or
parked
40s,
out there.
but I could be wrong.
Random parked car. She must be asleep.
Oh yeah, I saw people walk across the street.
Oh, okay. What was I going to say regarding eyes? That was something I got into the other day. Apparently, if you are
Oh, yeah.
burning on fire,
That's
your
right.
eyes don't explode. They actually melt. Well, they'll melt and then they explode. So like the inside when you're super hot, they get like all boily and then they'll like, but they don't really like explode.
Like a paintball.
Right, yeah. So if you came at your eyeball like with a knife and you just, it would just kind of like deflate. It's not going to
Mhm.
explode.
Right.
But
Yeah, I wouldn't think there's an explosive in there.
I know, but picture like a water balloon, you know, like it's full of something soft and you just, and then it, like that's how I picture eyeballs. I always thought that they exploded.
Like the interior is all
right,
fluid.
like that they just, but I guess they can become
Probably like
completely.
a deviled egg.
Maybe. Sorry. But your eyes can come out of the socket too, but they're connected like by the nerve or whatever. And
Mhm.
so
Optical
technically,
nerve.
yeah, they could come out, but doctors can pop them back in pretty easily. I didn't know that. I guess they just like, and you can take your eye out with a spoon, but it's very, very tough. It's like a
Yuck.
hard thing to do.
Oh, thank you.
Well, some people can actually just like pop them out. So some people have that ability. I wish I could. How cool would it be to just make your eye?
Not cool. Think of the sanitation issues
Whatever.
with everything going on.
I put contacts in my eye all the time. I'm always touching my eyeballs. In fact, my
I
eye
bet you're not
rejected the contact
Digging
earlier.
in them.
Oh, I could be.
The dirty spoon with
Did you
peanut butter on
see
it.
The little girl that had like a bug in her eye, like it was like living on the
Oh.
other side of her
Ew.
eye,
No.
and they like took it was a little cockroach or
No.
something.
That's
It
enough.
was so cool.
That's enough.
She named it too. I
Nope.
can't remember what its
Moving
name was,
on.
like Buggy or something. So cool.
Moving
What else is on this list?
on.
Nothing that exciting, but we're almost done. I watched a video last night of this lady getting her eyebrows microbladed or whatever. Like it's like a little mini, like temporary tattoo, kind of like on the eyes, but they like
Temporary
permanent.
tattoo? I
it's
thought they just like took a little
needle.
string thing and
No, that's for like removing. That's threading. That's what
oh,
you're
that's
thinking of.
threading. Oh,
It's like
okay.
waxing, but like more intense and more
Mhm.
painful. But
Jeez.
no, microblading would be, and like the lady, like they like trim it up, they wax like the random like bits and stuff, and then they take the little, it's like a little tiny baby tattoo thing, and it's got like a bunch of little prongs, and they just go in and they add it, and they make it like to shape your eyebrows, and then they tint it, and then they just bam, like nice eyebrows. And I'm very, very self-conscious of my eyebrows, so it was something I wanted to look into, but I have not been touching my phone all day, so I've just been thinking about it, and I won't do it until like Tuesday though. But it looked
could
cool.
Look into it.
Well, no, I'm not touching my phone. I'm very like dedicated to this. I'm not like dicking around on my phone, because that could lead to something else, and then all of a sudden I'm just on my phone like.
Well, just don't be on your phone for a long time.
No, that's fine. No, there's plenty of time to look into this, and besides, a lot of these places aren't even open, and people aren't doing this kind of stuff yet, so it's fine. Courtney got her hair done yesterday though.
Wow.
I know. My mom got her hair done like a week or two ago though, so.
You do my hair.
Yeah, I need to fix it though.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We can
That'd
do
be
that outside.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could even record it.
We could. That couch cushion is annoying me.
Really?
Yes.
That's just deflated. You can fix it soon, and Jude will be really happy. We'll give her a BONE soon. BONE. That's what I said.
And she'll be happy because it's the new.
Fresh. Yeah, she noticed that last night. I was very
Tell the
disturbed
people.
by that.
Tell the people.
She gets her like little rawhide bones, and when we ran errands yesterday, we went to the dump, we went to Wyatt's, we went to the grocery store, we picked up some bones for Jude from Chuck and Don's.
Raw hides too for the
for the toothbrushes.
Yeah.
And the bones. I came in and she was jumping all over. She's like, "Oh, I can smell those. It's so good. I love them so much." Through the bag, yeah. She was just sniffing so hard. Put them in the freezer, and then there was still one left from a batch that you got last weekend. She goes through them so fast. But it's also, she's very spoiled right now in quarantine. But
yeah, why not?
But yeah, I popped out the old one and I put it on the bed, and she just sat there looking at it. She did not eat it. She was just like, "What the heck is this? I want the new ones." It's very precious and spoiled, yeah.
Spoiled.
Yeah, because she loves those.
I realize. I mean, sometimes I wonder what her intentions are. If she's really in this for me, or if it's all about her. Because she'll come over and she'll just lay her head on my lap while I'm eating. And as soon as she realizes that I'm done eating, she gets up and just runs in with you.
Yeah, the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
she made her rounds back and forth.
It is about her. She knows that. She's very entitled. She would be like one of those, like, always gets the trophy award stuff thing, and like entitled and just bratty kind of. But
we build her up too much.
Right. We do. But think about random people pulling out in front. She doesn't like that. She will protect us no matter what, So she is very about her. But if it comes down to it, she cares a lot about us too.
She's just worried about herself.
No.
That's why she barks.
It's the pound. They're coming to collect. No. No.
Yeah.
Pound dog.
I love her.
Yeah, no. So
times infinity.
Big old.
We don't have a kid, so.
No.
What else are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Just love the pup.
Just buy lots of shoes. Wear 2 different colored shoes to pick up breakfast burritos and feel like a douche.
I wish we could have a pole.
Has she been laying there that whole time?
Yeah, yeah. She was just laying by the bottom of the light here. Just cute. You heard her snoring.
I thought it was coming from the living room.
No, just being cute. Just being cute.
Gosh, how did I notice? 53 minutes. Look at this one curl.
That's nice. It's like a DNA strand.
Yeah. I haven't done my hair in so long, quarantine. It's kind of funny because every now and then when we're doing stuff like this, I like put makeup on, which I feel like I did a lot more before, even though maybe not. Like to go out, maybe a little bit of eyeliner here and there, but like now we just sit around all day, so don't wash my hair. I have been. So before summer, like heat, it's not even summer yet, like spring, before it got really warm, it was still kind of cool out. I didn't wash my hair every day. So I'd shower every day, wouldn't wash my hair every day. And it was like good. It was fine. You know, I was getting into a good routine there. And then now as it's super hot and I sweat like a ton and my hair gets all gross. Remember, I was like, should I wash my hair? You were like, I don't know. And then I showed you the back and it was just like, oh.
Yes,
you
shower
like,
immediately.
Yeah. So now I wash my hair almost every day. So,
Yeah.
But that's fair. You know, I don't want to sleep on I'd have to wash my pillowcase like every night because think about that. Like gross hair just rubbing all over.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sleep with my face. Like,
just face down, sweaty.
Yeah.
I see here. Sorry, I don't mean to change.
It's okay. This list is pretty bad looking at it. I'm like, wow, this is all
it's good.
me.
We talked for a long time without needing the list. But
graduation celebration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we even say about that? So I'm in grad school and I am done in August, which is soon. And I got an email from the dean. I mean, everybody got an email from the dean who's in the graduating class, I think, but it said that don't miss our virtual celebration on Sunday tomorrow.
It was very unclear because they didn't say anything about commencement. It was just celebration.
And I think they're having 5 speakers and something or other. And, you know, I've been doing this program online and it works for me. And I'm glad that I've done it online. But there's also, you miss connection because of it. Like, in my undergrad, I was connected with the school. I was excited to walk, A, because I was younger. So, of course. But B, I think I walked that campus for 4 years.
Right.
I knew everything. I met a lot of people. It made sense, I guess, to walk.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew I had the option even before the coronavirus thing broke out. I could have booked a flight and bought all the robes and gear.
I absolutely feel like we should have done that if that was still a thing. And it's maybe not too late. Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll be all back in and stuff by August.
But what am I mean, I'm not going to know anyone I'm walking with.
I know, but it was like with my mom, like when she did all of her online classes and did she go in? Maybe she went. I don't remember. But like when they graduated. And she went to the convention center, which is also where I had my graduation, like just to be there and do that. Like think about your family. Did your dad go to grad school? Did he have Oh, okay. For my mom, it was more exciting because it was like, no one's ever done this. But you know what I mean? But like you're, you know, the first child, whatever, to go do that. And like the youngest, maybe, I don't know how old your dad was when he did that, but I don't know. It's exciting. It's a really like profound thing that you should be proud of. So I still think that if everything is up and running again by then, we'll go and do that because
it just seems, I don't know, like
it's such an
graduation is boring. We all know the ceremony is boring. And
yeah, but it's
just
so
sitting
fun
there, and then we're just spending money to travel. And
Boston's fun. I've never been there.
Well, maybe I went to Boston, but I don't remember Boston. So
I think it'd be really cool though still. But where you were going with that, I get it. Like you've been electronically doing these classes and it's never been you're there and walking around doing the thing.
You feel connected with your high school and probably your college because you know people who are going and your friends, the people around you are doing that homework. They're all trying to get decent grades and everybody's got a same goal of trying to get their degree. If you're in high school, everybody's the same age. Everyone's on the same path of getting through high school. If you're in college, you're there for a reason. Everybody's around the same age.
Debatable.
Now I'm electronic and none of my friends or anyone around me has homework or is in school, so it removes that sense of like
fun.
Yeah, like we're a part of this school, we're going through this thing together. It's just I've been doing it for 3 years.
Sad.
It's fine. It's just the reality of online school, which honestly works way better for me. I'm self-motivated. I don't have to the nearest school that has this program would be like an hour drive one way through traffic.
Yeah.
So probably more than an hour. But to think of driving like at least an hour to get to class, to sit in class for an hour or an hour and a half on a weekday, and then to drive home at 11 or whatever, just like, I don't know. It's not worth it to me.
Well, the graduation would be.
If I were going to classes like that.
I still think it would be fun. And we'll see. It might not happen. And then this whole conversation would just be, yeah, well, there you go. But I think, if you were in a setting where you could be able to go in and graduate and be a part of it.
Okay. If the school were in Denver, we would go.
But Boston, we'd make a vacation of it. And I like vacations. See, you don't care for vacations. You're like, whatever. And so I would make it a thing. We would make it happen.
But
I would make it happen. And then we would go.
The ceremony was supposed to be this weekend. Or maybe it's in June. Whatever. It's before I'm actually done with the program.
So this is
So it's like, that's less exciting too, because I'm not done.
Right. I got really excited when you told me about that email, and then I sent my mom and my brothers a message like, we're celebrating tomorrow, Eli's graduation, blah, blah, blah. And then I talked to my mom about it. That's why I sent her that email, and she was like, it looks like it's, obviously just an online thing, and, they're not actually doing anything for him. And she's like, we'll just save the party for when he graduates, because that'll be like a way bigger, better feeling to be done. So yeah, I was like, that's fine. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I know. But I was just super excited because you are almost done. And that's,
It feels good to be almost done. But I also have senioritis really badly.
I know.
But that's also because I'm focused on other stuff now.
You'll be done so soon.
I will be done.
I'm so
I could
excited.
just flunk right out of these last two classes and be fine.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I'm feeling it for you. Like recently I've been having like Disney themed nightmares. But I also have nightmares lately where I'm in school and I have like a math class or something weird and I'm like failing, and I know that I have to I can't fail because like I need to be done with this. And in my mind, it's like I realize that I'm in the dream, and then I start to tell myself like, you're not actually in school. Like this is, whatever. But while it's happening, it's like, I have to pass or else I have to do this, it's an awful feeling, and it's maybe something just from talking about your classes and stuff. I don't know.
I don't worry about it though. It's been a good run.
Yes.
It's been a good run, but almost there. And then it'll be over, and like the real thing is I'm already working like in that field really. So
yeah, but you'll be qualified now. You'll be able to
be more qualified for sure, but also like, okay, the realness is in the process of going through graduate school for a Master's of Social Work degree. I've learned a lot. I feel like I've always been a pretty peaceful guy. Not always, but for a long time I've been a peaceful guy.
You beat up that one dude that one time. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
8th grade. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So I feel my mother always described me as even keeled. So anyway, I feel like I don't remember.
The most positive person.
I don't remember what I was saying. Darn
it. We were talking about failing and math and nightmares.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the program, thank you.
Yeah.
None of that really was anything to do with it, but thank you, babe.
That's okay.
Going through graduate school, I feel like I had a lot of these kind of natural skills, or at least just mindset. That's how I am, is even keeled. So some of those aspects and the ability to have multiple perspectives and see a situation from somebody else's point of view. I feel like my ability to do that is even better now, along with learning some other really key skills. but the foundation was kind of there before I started this program. I learned a lot though, and like a lot about how to interact with somebody in a therapeutic setting.
Right.
And now that I'm interested in business related stuff, I have been delving into all sorts of information about entrepreneurship, marketing, advertising, building a business. And the interesting thing is that so many of these, like masterclass in particular, a lot of these masterclass teachers often say, like, I've been listening to one about marketing and advertising. They say you have to be their therapist. You have to listen to their problems and solve their problems. Okay, I'm going to school for that.
Yeah.
I listen to the art of negotiation. You have to be able to mirror somebody and empathize with their situation and feel, like, actually feel them and make them feel good. That's what I've been learning and doing. So, like, not that I feel like I'm going to use therapeutic skills to try to manipulate somebody, but just knowing that that's like that basis of communication is a strong one to interact on a business level is super helpful. Yeah. Like a hidden benefit of going to school for social work that I really would have never guessed would relate to business. So
yeah. I feel like I've learned things through you too also, just randomly.
Some of it just hits me. Yeah, some of it hits me to the point where I just have to tell you about it. So yeah, feels good. Yeah. Well, should we wrap?
Sure.
Is there anything else you want to go through? Because, I mean, we can.
No, I'm feeling good. I get kind of sleepy sitting here for too long. I guess need to do something. The people with the weird mouth smiles, I'm sorry, it just bothers me.
Oh. You're going to say something in particular about it, or?
I don't know, like when people smile and the corners of their mouth like touch, but they smile big, but yet it reminds me of like a cat, kind of. I don't know how else to explain it. If you're someone that I'm friends with and you do that, I've never noticed, and so there's nothing against you, but for random people I don't know, it freaks me out and I don't trust you. So that's that.
Say something nice about them.
They probably have nice hair. I don't know. They have good shoes. Their eyes balance out their weird smile.
Say
they have
something
good eyebrows
about them on a human level.
They probably smile often and they're very friendly.
Friendly. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you guys for listening to Taking the Credit episode 36. We will be back next week with episode 37. We look forward to it. Do you have anything else you want to say, B?
Have a great Memorial Day weekend and remember the meaning behind it, not just barbecuing with friends.
Yeah.
And adios, skunked tubs.
Salute all of the fallen soldiers. Happy Memorial Day. Yes, celebrate it. Be safe. Be responsible. And check out storytorecord.com.